Good morning, eggheads. Just kidding. I am the egghead. Look at my bun today. I feel like it looks so funny, but I just put my hair in a bun because I have a lot to do outside and inside today, and I was just like, if I shower this morning, I'm just gonna need to shower again tomorrow or something. And I like to shower pretty much like every other day, so anyways. I wanted to vlog today just because I have some random tasks that I want to get done, and I'm probably going to compile this with footage from tomorrow as well, make it like a 2-day vlog. So I hope I don't get an overwhelming amount of footage today, because sometimes I do that. Sometimes I'll get just like way too much, and then yeah. If you guys want to know what I have to get done in the next 2 days, I have to, well, make this vlog, make a cobbler. I'm making a blackberry cobbler to bring home to Finley's family because we have so many blackberries growing right now, and I just want to harvest all of them. And I have to record my podcast, Souls at Sundown. If you've never heard it, great music podcast, one of my personal favorites. I also have to harvest my tomatoes and my peppers in my garden. I have a lot of like big yellow tomatoes coming in. Honestly, just need to show you guys the garden because it's killing it. I need to get back to some merch emails. I need to vacuum the whole house and also probably like wipe down some surfaces. I haven't done that in a while, and so I'm gonna be needing to do that. Just like a full in-depth cleaning. Honestly, I might do that today because tomorrow's my last day in town and I don't want to be like too overwhelmed doing that. And then tomorrow I'll just do the dishes. And then I have to dig a hole for my blueberries, donate a box to a homeless shelter in Oregon City because I have a bunch of like plastic silverware and plastic wrap and just like not sustainable things for my lifestyle here. So I just put them all in a box, and I was like, I just need to give that to somebody or figure out something else to do with it. And I tweeted about it, and a lot of people were like, yo, homeless shelters really need that stuff, you know, like plastic silverware and wipes. Like I have a bunch of Lysol wipes that, you know, they're not great for the environment, but they're great for places that actually need them for cleaning and stuff like that, wiping down surfaces. Anyways, I'll stop talking about the damn box, but I need to donate the box. Also, I need to get an installed stereo into my new car, and those things at the bottom, like they can be done when I get back, you know, those two things. Like I don't need to get them done before I leave for my trip, but yeah. I'm dropping Larry at his babysitter's on Sunday night. I leave for the airport at 4 a.m. Monday morning. So yeah. And that's my spiel. That's my gotta get this shit done in the next 2 days. So I think what I'm gonna do right now is get my stretch on, get my sit-ups and push-ups on, and then make some breakfast and probably just go out to the garden and do my big harvest. Does that sound good with you guys? Because that's the freaking plan. Okay, Stan? I've been waking up so goddamn late lately because with Finley out of town, my alarm clock is also out of town. He wakes up very early, like sometimes as early as like 7 a.m. And then he wakes me up before 10. Like 10 is kind of the general cutoff. And yeah, it's 12 right now. And the other day that I was vlogging, I woke up very late as well. And I did yesterday too, so fuck. Oh, I'm gonna play a song. Okay, this is my favorite song right now. It's called Genesis by Daniela Andrade. Lord knows how to say her last name, but used to watch her all the time on YouTube. New song out. I'm gonna stretch and work my body out to it a little bit.
If this is apocalypse, and first there was a Genesis, I think I'll let myself exist under this bloody moon.
Okay. What is this? What'd you find? The last person who lived here left trash all over their own backyard, like a bunch of crazies.
Toss your dirty shoes in my washing machine. Heart, baby, bang it up inside.
Those girls were two hungry hippos today. I know this lighting shit, but I got mud all over my arm from them. But I have my little harvesting thing that I use. Shout out to my neighbor Olia because she gave me this with a bunch of cherries in it, and I've been reusing it for harvest reasons ever since. Okay, my piggy ladies. This is really bad lighting, but I'll see you later, okay, crazies? Look at this. My pepperoncinis, killing it, ready for harvest. Also, just a lot of the tomatoes, like the yellow tomatoes are coming in, the Juliet tomatoes are coming in, just, oh, so many tomatoes. Also, look at my Anaheim chili peppers. One of them is finally, well, it's actually only producing one. I don't know why I said one of them. The only one is finally turning red. It's true color. I can't wait to harvest that bad boy. It's my favorite pepper in the garden because it's just so pretty. Bountiful harvest today. Probably the most bountiful I've ever harvested ever. I'm gonna show you guys some of this stuff out here on the porch before we go inside. I don't know why. So when we first started having cucumbers growing in, they were growing on the ground because cucumbers and squashes and stuff, they like spread out their limbs and like vines on the ground. But the cucumbers that I harvested were being eaten, and these are pickling cucumbers, so I'm gonna turn this into a little pickle probably. Just have to figure out how to pickle something today. Maybe I'll do that today so we can come back, or Finley can come back to a pickle. I don't like to eat pickles like this, but Finley does, but I love a good fried pickle. Magnifique. Anyways, this is the first one that we've grown to its full potential that wasn't eaten by a bug, by laying on the ground, because we staked the plant up, or we actually just put it in like a tomato gate. And speaking of tomatoes, this is the rest of the bounty, is all tomatoes. So we have some large red cherry tomatoes, the Juliet tomatoes like I was talking about. I forget what these ones are called, but like the little orange ones, these are actually my favorite. They taste so good. They're just like a quick little snack, and I'm like, oh, I just want to eat them all up. And then we have our gorgeous, these are the first harvest from this plant, but the yellow tomatoes. The other yellow tomato that I harvested looks so funny. I have to show it to you guys because I've never seen this happen to a tomato before. It has spikes. That is so weird. Do you think something was trying to eat it, so it like just told itself to put out spikes? Whenever I harvest my tomatoes, I always get like some kind of yellowy like pollen all over my hands. Also, my pepperoncini peppers. I think I harvested three of these beautiful peppers. Oh, Finley would be so excited. He was so excited about the peppers, so I have to send him photos of these. Oh my gosh. When I was out there and harvesting, I was like, oh, I needed a bigger bucket. Who knew? There was just a lot more ready to go today that I realized, I guess. I just made these coconut power balls. This is what hers look like, and this is what my mess looks like. But honestly, they haven't gone in the fridge yet. They need to do that. My mom used to make these a lot, but with cacao, just as like little treats for herself. And I've never made them myself before, so I'm sure I'll get better at the process. But yeah, just a little coconut power ball recipe. And they will go in the fridge for a damn hour. Oh, hello. Hello, did you see me put on my shoes, crazy? Yeah, you're just gonna hang out here for a second while I talk to the vlog, okay? I decided that I am going to go and donate this box of wipes, plastic silverware, and plastic wrap to the homeless shelter today, because I also have to drop off this package for my friend Orion. But Orion and I have a little book club, and it started because I finished this book called Corazon by Jessica Salgado, and I sent it to her because I was like, I just think you'll adore this book as much as I did. She's so amazing and just like a wonderful poet, and the book just really like reminded me of her, and so I sent it to her, and then I was like, send it back whenever you want. And then she sent it back with this book that I finished last night called Equinox by Jen Handako, I believe. But I just finished that in the past 2 nights, and now the next book that I'm going to be reading is one from my friend Madison Kuhn. I don't honestly know how to say her last name, but this is called Please Don't Go Before I Get Better. She sent it to me probably like sometime last month, but I've just been between a lot of books, to be honest with you. Like, I probably shouldn't be adding this one onto my list of books I'm currently reading, because I'm reading, I think, 6 books right now, and I just haven't finished any of them, but I just really want to start it, and I want to have a book to travel with, so I'm going to bring a poetry book and then a kind of more dense book. I'm also rereading A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, which I love. It is so good. It's about basically just like understanding your ego and how to awaken your life's purpose, kind of, and it's just like a really great spiritual read, you know, so if you're into that kind of stuff, check it the heck out. But yeah, I just wanted to do this quick blurb. But before I go, I'm going to go outside and plant this succulent I have, because as you can see, like, it's kind of thriving but also kind of dying. And one of my other succulents, I have some like flower boxes. I believe that I actually vlogged that day that I planted those, and if I didn't, no, I put it on my Insta story. Doesn't matter. Anyways, sometimes I get the two mixed up. Insta stories are kind of like a mini vlog, you know? Anyways, one of my other succulents died in there. It kind of wasn't even a succulent. It looked more like a flower, and it just kind of like shriveled up. So I hope that this one will take its place and do wonderfully. So yes. Guys, it is like 2:45 right now, almost 3 p.m. and I'm just now realizing that it is not Friday. It is Saturday. And so I just came to the post office to bring that package or drop it off so I could send it to Orion, and the post office is closed, so, well, I can still drop it in like the mail slot and they'll just scan it and send it off when, oh wait, fuck, why did I do that? I just realized that I didn't pay for postage, but I dropped it in there, so they're gonna get it and be like, okay, but like, you didn't pay for this, so, God, and I can't go and like fish for it in the thing. Wow, I'm a fool. My head is in the gutter today. Also, I was going to go drop off this box at the homeless shelter like I was talking about, and they're not open until Tuesday. Once again, thought it was Friday, it's not. So yeah, I'm just really being a fool today. My mind's in the gutter, I'm like trying to get all these things done, but then it's like, oh, you can't get those done today. A lot of stuff is closed. Why are you trying to do that? And I'm like, I don't know, because I thought it would be open, and it's not. So anyways, I'm gonna go back home. I have to drive with a single headphone in because I don't have speakers. Guys, 4 hours later, your girl has finished cleaning. You got that right, Larry. I'm gonna take you on a quick tour of what I did. This plant's only here because it needed to be by the sun earlier, so I put it there. Anyways, I basically vacuumed, I Swiffer wet jetted. The other day I put moss and painted these stools so that they look a little bit more cute and toadstooly. Larry, I know you have to go to the bathroom, and we're gonna go water the plants in just a second. I mean, yeah, just dusted every surface in sight. There's another toadstool over here that I made, and I've just been bopping some records, a little bit of SZA. Honestly, the house just looks so good. It's pretty ridiculous. Cleaned all the floors, all the mirrors, and here we had a lot of guests staying with us, so there was a bunch of shit in the sink and stuff like that. So I cleaned out the sink, and it's just looking wonderful. And let's bring ourselves to the kitchen. The only thing that I have not done is the dishes, which I'm gonna do tomorrow. You can see that monstrosity. The plant that I moved to the window normally goes here. But yeah, just like cleaned all of these floors in here. There's always so much shit on either side of this runner rug because of cooking and whatnot. Yeah, the kitchen honestly doesn't look the best, but let's run upstairs. I'll show you that much. I vacuumed each and every one of these stairs. I Swiffered all of these floors up here. It's gonna be a bit louder because of the fans. But I cleaned this huge mirror. I tucked my sheet back into my bed because I've been tugging it off in the middle of the night, and that's looking nice. Yes, dude. Oh, I'm so happy. Cleaned all of my sinks. I scrubbed all of the gunk out of my tub, cleaned all of the toilets, this mirror as well, and I'm just feeling wonderful. Actually, I'm feeling pretty tired, but really happy I did this. Honestly, I love cleaning days because like no one's here. We got to get it all done. I'm gonna be so happy to like come back to a clean house after my trip too. So excited. Let's go water the plants. All right, a couple of things since we last spoke. I did some outside garden chores and stuff like that, fed the pigs, all that baloney. I believe that the last time I spoke to you was when I finished doing all of my cleaning and whatnot. Since then, I have rewarded myself with 2 glasses of wine. I will be honest, but I wanted to talk about this wine really quickly because it is so cheap at like Safeway and the grocery stores, and it's so good. I used to be like a red wine girl, but now I'm a white wine gal. So Dark Horse Sauvignon Blanc, that's my baby. I'm also making a little vegan sausage. Oh yeah, she's sizzling, incredible. I've honestly been like just not eating well since Finley left. I feel like having somebody else to cook for makes me more motivated to cook, as like annoying as that sounds. But I just haven't been doing that good with my food lately, so I'm trying to be a little bit better about that in this last, well, I've been home alone for 3 nights. And on the 3rd night, I have learned. But yeah, so I'm gonna have this for dinner, and then I think I'm going to record Souls at Sundown tonight. It's already 10:45, so like, you know, a logical person would go to bed and not record a podcast for the next 3 hours, because that's about how long it takes for me to record an hour and a half long podcast and listen to it back, and I edit it while I record. But honestly, I don't want to do it tomorrow. Like, I just have way too much going on tomorrow to do that. Not way too much, like I couldn't fit it in. I'm sure that I could, but I just don't want to overwhelm myself. So yeah, I'm gonna eat my sausage, I'm gonna record the podcast. I'll probably talk to you guys while I'm recording the podcast. Oy vey, I knew I would finish this late, but it's now 1:55. I forgot to update you guys when I was actually recording the podcast and being like, hey, I'm recording. So this is me signing off until the morning because I finally got all my freaking work done. And tomorrow I have to do the dishes, my laundry, pack, film a main channel video if I have the time, do some garden work, make a blackberry cobbler is number 6. What else? I think that's it. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Oh, I'm so glad we found the cure. It was so sad when you weren't sure. I know